9, CBS 46 is in storm mode tonight. There are deadly tornadoes on the ground just to the west of us, as well as damaging winds and heavy rains. The worst of it still to come to our area.
And tonight and overnight, we are facing one of the worst weather threats in quite some time. Thanks for joining us at 9. I'm Mike Dunstan.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alicia Roberts. As Georgia braces for dangerous weather to come, which could include the threat for tornadoes, we have our teams spread out across the state to keep you and your family safe. It all starts with the CBS 46 weather team. They've been forecasting these storms for days. We begin tonight with Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez.
Oh yeah, and we are all hands on deck as this massive storm system moves in throughout the evening. We've already had tornado warnings across northwestern Georgia. Still an active warning in place, but this is just out of our viewing area. But I am watching this very closely to see if it extends into Gilmer County. If so, I will let you know right away. But for now, no active warnings over our area. But northwestern Georgia is under a tornado watch. This is until 11 p.m. This is for the cluster of storms that continue to move in from Alabama. That is why Atlanta is not included in this particular watch, but I do think that a watch will be issued for Metro Atlanta later tonight. Raven County also under a separate tornado watch, this one until 2 in the morning as these storms roll in overnight. You can see much of Mississippi, much of Alabama under a tornado watch this evening. And again, as this system travels east, we'll see more and more of that watch impact the metro area and the rest of North Georgia. I'm watching these storms here over Alabama, specifically over Birmingham, because these are moving to the northeast. So anything strong here is making its way into northwestern Georgia. That's what brought us these storms that brought those tornado warnings across northwestern Georgia within the last hour. That's where all the rain is located right now. Atlanta actually seeing a break from the action, but it will be short-lived because tonight it will get worse as those storm risks increase. High risk of strong winds in excess of 75 miles an hour, high risk of strong long track tornadoes. In fact, you look at the percentages here and it's pretty jaw dropping. This area in pink is hatched, which means strong damaging winds. But when it's hatched like that, it's showing that there is a 45% chance of strong damaging winds, which means 75 plus mile an hour winds within a 25-mile radius of any given point in this area in pink. So a 45% chance of 75 plus mile an hour winds. Rest of North Georgia, a 30% chance of strong damaging winds. Then you look at the tornado risk. This area also hatched, which means EF2 or stronger tornadoes possible. There's a 15% chance of strong tornadoes across West Georgia. It is a little better for East Georgia, but there is still a 10% chance of strong tornadoes later tonight. The big question, when is this going to happen? We're seeing those tornadoes, or at least those rotating storms across North Georgia right now. We'll continue to see those as they move in from Alabama, but we're waiting on this big line of storms that's going to move in from Tennessee. That will happen closer to midnight. So we're going to see the storms between now and 2 a.m. across Northwest Georgia, this area in red, between 11 p.m. and 4 p.m. a.m. I should say, across Metro Atlanta, then 3 to 8 o'clock in the morning for areas east of Atlanta. After about 6 o'clock, we should be in the clear as these storms move in. But certainly we are not even close to ready to put our guard down. In fact, this is the time to prepare right now, decide where you're going to sleep tonight, and get everything you need in order. For more on that, let's head over to meteorologist Ella Dorsey. Ella, we have a couple of hours here to get ready.
And this is impending. It's coming in. It's imminent. So getting a plan in place for the overnight hours is the best thing you can do right now. And that really includes where you are going to sleep or where you are going to go if there is a tornado warning overnight for your area. Taking a look at your home, always the lowest level of the home is the best. But if you live on a ranch style house, a one-story home, the best place to be is going to be interior rooms, areas like a hallway, like a staircase, a closet, even a bathroom. Bathrooms are very sturdy, especially in the bathtubs. That's where you want to be. You want to be avoiding the windows and the outside walls of your home. Once again, if you do have a basement, get the kids, get the dogs, go sleep in the basement tonight. Better safe than sorry. That is absolutely the best place that you can be. And again, overnight tornadoes, they're very, very deadly. Take a look at these statistics. They're actually twice as deadly as daytime tornadoes. The reason for that is many people are asleep. They're caught unaware. You cannot see the tornadoes. Also, homes usually aren't as sturdy as office buildings, so many people are more at risk when they are at home. So once again, this is a very dire situation. We don't say this often. We don't use words like tornadoes are likely. We don't use words like you need to take cover, but having a helmet, having a bag packed, your shoes, dog leashes, things like that you would need tomorrow if your home were to be damaged. A good idea to get those, collect those as well. We're going to keep you updated. We have all hands on deck, like Jennifer said. Throughout the hour, I will have much more information on how to keep you and your family safe through the overnight hours.
All right, Ella, we will stay close. Again, that threat imminent tonight. We want to show you these pictures because the storms heading toward us have already threatened residents in 20 states. Take a look at this video out of Texas where 2 tornadoes ripped through a mobile home park. It happened just outside of Austin. They are already now surveying that damage. The strong winds causing several trees to come crashing down. Amazingly, despite some of these early pictures coming out of here of the Austin, Texas area, no serious injuries reported right now in that area. Mike?
And Alicia, tonight here is one reason folks are so concerned. Check out the pictures of storm damage in the town of Mississippi. Now, the Clarion Ledger newspaper reporting that state, sadly, at least 6 people are dead tonight. The damage is said to be consistent with an EF4 or an EF5 tornado.
More pictures right now.